What is up, everybody? Let's talk about fitting Emma, the new UR character, into your rotation. Had a couple people, say something to me about it. People are wondering, who should I swap her in for? What should I do with her? Obviously, she can do multiple things, right? So, if you're running her low power, which most people are going to have to do for now, mine's even only level 30, but I'm still taking advantage of everything she has to offer, even right now. I'm running her in the levels that I'm currently at in the story, so it's working out. I did try a few party combos that failed miserably because she's not a strong enough healer standalone yet at level 30, totally undeveloped, obviously. But I also found this amazing combo that works well with her and Nico over here. Miko? I think it's Nico. It just works phenomenally because between her ability and his ability, you have heals on deck all the time. And the coinciding characters that are the damage characters is really, a tank character that can actually really bank off of her tank abilities when she has both Nico and Emma's healing working for her at the same time. And then we have my rogue girl here with the chainsaw. She does so much damage that in the last fight I was in, she got down to 20-30% hit points. And when Emma's vampire ability kicked in, this girl healed herself to full health damn near in one attack because she scored a crit. So it works out very well. And then obviously when you have Emma's ability and Nico's ability going off at the same time, for Fran, that's just amazing because she can spam one of the highest damage abilities in the game and her hit points just keep filling up. So here, we're just going to run one. So my advice right now is with a low power Emma, she's not going to be replacing the healer instantly, so you're going to have to take a DPS out because that's who she ended up replacing right now, is a DPS character. I even tried swapping out tanks like I said, but this Fran needs to stay because she has a ton of hit points. And obviously notice how during the beginning of all of these little maps that I do, I'm not using Fran's ability, right? I'm not going to start throwing her ability and wasting hit points until my healers actually charge up their abilities. And Fran has enough hit points in her pool. I mean, she's at what? My Fran's almost at 20,000 hit points, 16 or something like that. So now we can throw Nico's. We can get everybody back up to full health, right? And then next wave, even if I get into a hard spot and Nico has to wait a second to throw his ability, I can throw Emma's. And the rogue heals especially quick off of this. In fact, here, the thing is with Emma's is hers provides great damage too. That's what's really cool about it. It's 5 of those things, and it's the attack down. Not to mention, we're mixing Nico's break with her break. They're phenomenal breaks. They're made to be together. Nico's break is the vulnerable break, I believe. Actually, I might be getting that from another game, the name of it. Regardless, it makes the enemy take more damage. And Emma's ability makes them do less damage to you because she's dropping their strength or whatever by 37% or something good. So you get really, really broken enemies and you get over the top healing, and I still have a rogue with a chainsaw to do tons of damage. And then Fran can double up as a super DPS if she has pretty much an infinite pool of healing to work with. Right, so it's just a great combo, good synergy, and there's tons of healing all around. So I might actually run this party for a while. I think I can adjust this, and obviously Emma's gonna get more powerful here. She's gonna get a lot more powerful. She's gonna be cranking out a ton more DPS, and then eventually, if her healing gets good enough, then I could probably run her as a solo healer, but we're going to have to see And I can run her as a solo healer with Fran. I just feel like I don't really get to use Fran's ability that much. And look how effective it can be. Like, just boom. It just did so much damage. Right, and Fran's hit points are still full. So, this is how I've been running her. And that's my best advice right now for most people. Run her next to your healer. She's still going to throw good damage with her ability. And she's going to take your heals to the next level. Obviously, you're still going to want to run a tank, and you're going to want to run 1 DPS, right? And then when she gets stronger, then maybe you can start trying to specialize her into the role that you specifically want. Like I said, I'm going to try to see what I can get out of her as far as being a healer goes, and then any burst damage that she does on top of that is just going to be a nice bonus, right? Because this is just her at level 30, right? I know she's going to scale up crazy. We have jobs. I think she can be a paladin. So you can increase her healing and stuff like that. And she's just going to do great damage. We're talking about 5 missiles that fly out. I mean, this girl is UR Arc rarity for a reason. She is UR. I keep saying Arc because I play Last Claudia. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, she is UR strength and rarity, right? So she will power up accordingly. That's just become relevant to me. So all in all, very good character. I'm very happy with her. She can do a lot of different things, and she can be specialized in a lot of different ways. I dig it. And like I said, you can always just go like the full-on damage way. I haven't even really talked about that. I've talked about pretty much making her a healer. But yeah, you can just concentrate on, because I'm concentrating on defense and hit points and skill effect. But you can concentrate on a super high attack, and then when she drops her skill, I mean, you're dropping five of those magic missiles. It's great, right? She still do great damage. So however you want to balance her, I'm probably going to try a bunch of stuff with her, right? I mean, first I have to actually build her some decent gear that's worth something. What do I got to do? Kill a bunch of monsters. We can do that pretty easily. We'll throw some healing out here, and we can actually use Fran. And then watch her health just go right back up. And let's use Emma. Since we've been talking about her, there's those missiles. There's your attack down. There's everybody healing a ton of health. And look at that. Nico's pretty much charged up again. So let's use Fran again, just to finish all these fools off around us. Bam. So now Fran's at half health because she didn't get to heal after that. But that's the beauty of it, because my man Nico is all ready to go with his skill. So Fran's going to get healed lickety split. There she goes. Throw a little bit of chainsaw action in there. That guy was pissing me off. Oh, we pretty much one-shot him. Yeah, I am really digging Sonya's crits. The girl's crit game is on point. Let's throw our 5 missiles out. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I think she's awesome. She's definitely staying in my party. And actually, I'm going to take probably my other rogue out. As much as I love her, like literally, I love looking at her. She is just awesome. The first characters I wanted to pull, I love her design. But for now, that's how interesting this character is to me, and how much I want to see kind of what I can do with her. Because watch this, we're going to annihilate this boss. And Fran's health is just on deck now. Fran didn't even get a chance to drop her nukes. So this is the nifty little party I've managed to put together. And I definitely did dig this chick with her floating sword. Great design. Is she an elf? I don't know. I predicted she was going to be a busty-ass elf. I don't know if I got the elf part right, but I got the busty-ass part right, for sure. So, I mean, I was at least half right. I mean, no, that right there, that counts as 3/4 right. She's more bust than elf, damn it. Actually, let's take a look at how we did here in our little stat area. That's what I dig about this. At the end, it lets you tab over here and just kind of see who did what. As expected, Sonya is doing 63.3% of my party's damage. She is just rocking that shit, son. Nico is doing most of the healing. Fran is taking most of the damage. And she has that share pain ability. That's great. So she's making everybody else take less damage from that too. And Emma's kind of doing what you would expect a level 30 character to do. Right? But you gotta figure it doesn't matter because of the breaks and the buffs that she brings. She's still contributing, and at least right now she's getting experience because I have no potions. So this is what I have to do, and I'm gonna do it. It's not slowing the progress of my game, right? If I run into a tight spot, maybe I'll try switching my old setup back, but you know, hopefully by the time I get to a tight spot, Emma will be leveled up at least a little bit more, right? Okay, so, and somebody did point out one of the benefits of actually pulling on the featured summon, right? Because with the featured summon, every single time you do a pull there, you get one of these materials that you need to start up UR characters, right? Let's see. Promote. When I say start up, I mean promote. These things, right? The Ascended Acolyte Orb. So here's the thing. Here's how many pulls I did on that banner today. If you guys want to break down that math there. I got 130 of these things, you know, without pulling her. And I was like, damn. In fact, when I first started seeing these things, I thought maybe they were for some kind of other pity system or something. I just didn't know. I saw that they were something, but meh. So yeah, and obviously we need charge of her. I'm going to be working on that. So, I really can't wait though. It's going to be so nice. She gets a decent boost. Her attack goes up. Her hero hit points goes up by a decent amount. Job slots 3. So, and as far as jobs go, I have tried to level her up a little bit. She's got 3 out of 4 in Acolyte. And I think, see, you can go mage and you can do just like all damage and elementalist with some support, arcane blast, shaman, archbishop. I'm thinking paladin for me because that's good defense. I don't really need her for damage that much, but that's good healing and support. I might have to see what paladin has to offer. She just looks like she would be a gnarly ass paladin. Crusader. I gotcha. Acolyte. Yeah, definitely pretty awesome. Pretty awesome character. Oh, an arcane buster. So yeah, she can do a ton of damage and support if you want to go that way with her. You know, guys, we're just gonna have to see. If anybody has her extremely advanced, if anybody did manage to get some dupes of her with like the 10 tickets that you get off the step up or anything, let us know. Anybody that's actually grinded out any of her jobs, just kind of let us know how this character is doing for you, depending on which job In fact, just let me know what kind of build you want to do with her, since there's so many different kinds of builds out there, guys. Leave me a comment. I was kind of surprised at how many people commented on the last vid about making the same mistake as I did. So, I mean, and I actually managed to help some people, which is really cool. That makes me feel good. That made my day. That kind of made my loss worth it, right? Because pretty much, like, I did that. I drained all my shit, and I was like, oh, well, you know what? Shining Beyond, Merry Christmas. Like, here's $100. Like, which, you know, obviously, if I wouldn't have done that, so I pretty much just cost myself $100 today for not paying attention and not looking for the step up. But you know what? Other people did it too, and at least my mistake helped some other people. A few other people commented and said it was too late. They did the same damn thing. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I would have put the video up earlier. And you know what? I was going to cover this event much earlier, but I woke up with a dead phone today, unfortunately, and I'm running this game on my ROG phone. So I had to get to a charger and charge it, and then I got on there, and that's just the way that she went. But it's good to know that I'm not the only one, and I'm glad I was able to help some people. And for those that I didn't, I'm sorry. I tried. So it is pretty awesome, though, that we're getting a UR this way. I think that's just great. This is very progressive. It is. I'm totally happy if this is how our UR system's going to be. I'm down. I will drop 10 grand or 10,000 lapis for a UR character guaranteed on a step up any damn day, right? Because that's what's going to entice me to spend money, right? If I get a UR character that's really badass and I really like playing it, then I'm going to be tempted to throw $30-40 just to power it up a little bit, just to, you know, get it kind of into the game. If this is how this game wants to make money off of me, I'm totally cool with that, because I don't have to spend on characters that can wait, right? I mean, characters that I get that are pretty cool, they can kind of go on the back burner, right? But if I run across some awesome new character that I really dig, and I'm only going to know that after I play the character, and I'm going to be able to play the character since we're going to be able to get the character off the step up for like the 10K. So if that's the case, it's a good system. Everybody gets to sample all the characters. They get to have them, pretty much, for minimum effort. And then if you want to go the extra mile, if you want to power that character up right now, then yeah, you can throw them some cash. If not, you can still power it up. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. You're going to have to grind some shards. Hey, it is what it is. It works for me, though, right? At least we all get to have complete collections with minimum effort. Oh, on another note, the best case scenario I've heard today... The best case scenario I heard today, somebody went into the summon screen just like me and didn't even notice. They just started pulling on the banner, and they actually got that 1% to come down with some single pulls and a 10 pull. So congratulations to them, right? All they have to do is muster up the 10K and do the step up now, and they'll actually have a dupe of her for shards, so they'll be able to star her up. So that is pretty awesome. But when I did figure out that obviously you need the little awakening items that you get from summoning her to star her up, at least that made me feel like the 20,000 lapis that I threw away on her banner, at least I'm getting something for it, right? I'm going to be able to use those things to help me awaken UR units in the future, and at least this one. So, alright, it makes me feel a little bit better. And honestly, now that I know that, it might have went that way anyway, right? After everything was said and done, I might have just went to her banner and emptied out my 20k lapis anyway, right? Probably it's what I would have done in hopes of getting a dupe of her, or at least getting those awakening materials. So I kind of don't feel like it was really that much of a loss, since it looks like it was going to go that way anyway. Now that I thought the whole thing through all the way. But the very important lesson to be learned here of this whole experience is, in Shining Beyond, always look through everything. Look for step-up banners. Look for step-up banners. Alright. But all in all, it's not that bad. I honestly feel like they earned their $100 today from me. Merry Christmas, Shining Beyond. You guys earned it for sure. Just with this step up for URs all day. I'll take that all day. Take that all day. Thank you guys. Great day, great character. Can't wait to play with her some more. She'll be getting quite the power boost just from getting leveled up. So that's what your boy's doing. This is a pretty good combo to run, or something close to this. Just to give you guys an idea of what works and what you could probably run in story now, is some sort of setup like this. Obviously, if you have Athena as a tank and you have her built, she's probably going to work better with Athena as a tank. If you're running her as a solo healer, or if you're trying to run her as a solo healer, because Athena isn't going to sacrifice hit points to do damage. She's going to be able to do some more damage, and she's going to be able to heal a little bit more off of that. So, yeah, but typically right now, for most people, I would recommend running her with another healer. So, good luck, everybody, and I will see you out there. Thanks. Peace, everyone.